WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany, tasting often rare and exotic whiskeys. Today I have something from Oregon. Oregon American Single Malt. I'm going to taste the stout and compare it to the Pinot Noir. And just for good luck, I actually have the new single malt on the table with no finish whatsoever. True Northwest. So if you're watching this live on my channel, you will see that I have just done a review about this. And after that, I'm going to review this. So I just left them on the table here. Stout is something that I normally don't drink. It's not my favorite product. And this is actually a dedication to the, a celebration of Oregon's legendary brewing culture. An expression of the elements, distinct and full of flavor, raised in Oregon. Single malt stout cask, 46%. Ooh, here we had 45%. Making sure I'm doing this right. Yep. And over here we have also 45%. Wow. Maybe someone can tell me why they added an extra percentage of alcohol, ABV, for the stout. Did it need it? Was it not good enough without it? What's going on there? All right. So Westward is a very interesting company. All right, so this is how their bottles used to look like. They used to have the big W on here with the Westward, towards the west. It says here, celebration of the American pioneer spirit, made from scratch from Pacific Northwest 2-row barley, forgot to mention that, fermented with ale yeast for outstanding flavor, double pot distilled for exceptional character and natural, and matured in new American oak barrels, never chilled, filtered. Where's that on the label now? So people at Westward, we are having a little, as a whiskey tuber community, we have a little campaign, basically. Ralphie may have started it. We're going to continue on in his footsteps and say, please put non-chill filtered on the label and also natural color, where we can read it. It might be in the very, very smallest print at the bottom of the bottle here that I cannot read without my magnifying glass. Maybe you can read it, but it's nowhere on the label, and we would like to have it. All right, very good. 2-row barley. Okay, not the 6-row. So, very, very interesting. If you ever want to read about 6-row and 2-row barley, please go to John Paul. In India, they'll talk about that. All right, the nose, I do get a little bit of the stout. It's more of a lemony type of moment. It's a little bit of a yeasty moment, and there's behind there a little bit of a chocolate malty moment. There's something over here in Europe, it's called Ovaltine. I've seen it in a couple of movies in the States as well. And there's that Ovaltine with a lot of sugar, and there's Ovaltine with less sugar. It's a malt, chocolatey thing, and a little bit of Ovaltine I have in here. Interesting. I need to put more in my glass. Forgot to fill my glass. So, by the way, I like this one. This is a good one. One of the best single malts, at least one of the top 10 single malts from America I've had. I have had maybe 20. Much better. Strawberry, Pop-Tart, a little bit of a red raspberry moment, a little bit of plum in there, very, very nice. If I read the tasting notes on the back, it says here 100% malted barley, very good. Aged to perfection, maybe. Rich and robust with notes of roasted grain, stone fruit, toasted pecan, milk chocolate, and a bold, dry finish. Okay. Now, this is not my favorite one. I'm just warning you. If you're looking for something that has a good stout finish, I mean, a somewhat intensive stout finish, this is the bottle for you. I dislike stout. I dislike this expression. But it has a sweetness. It's actually a round, holistic, cohesive moment. And it's not poorly made. The alcohol is wonderfully integrated. It doesn't burn. It doesn't explode. But it's a flavor profile I just dislike. I'm sure other people would maybe rank this higher than the Pinot Noir, but I personally am going to give it a D because of the flavor profile. If you love stout and you love stout with your whiskey, this might actually be a B whiskey. Value for money, I still think the 80 euros are a little bit too much. As a comparison, and just because I really like it, our Pinot Noir. By the way, the standard is just not my thing. Sorry, but this one is really nice. This is special. My mama said I'm special. Yes. Yes, you are a stout cask finish from Westward. Not just is this growing on me, I'm actually appreciating this one more and more. There is a dark burnt caramel moment in the end that I would prefer not to have. But there is a lot of there's a lot of complexity, a lot of transitions, a lot of layers here, which I can really, really enjoy. Okay, so question of the day, what is your favorite stout or even beer finished whiskey? So first question, going back, would you rather have a wine matured finished or a beer finished whiskey? Either or. And if you say a beer, could you please tell me which was your best beer finished whiskey so far? I had a West Cork. It's an Irish whiskey with an IPA. It actually was pretty good. The stout did not like as much, but the IPA from West Cork, it was like $23. Beautiful, beautiful whiskey for a great price. So what is your recommendation in that direction? And what other West Coast whiskeys do I have to try to find over here in Europe that you can recommend? St. George's I've had Rogue. That was the word I was looking for. I've had McCarthy's. I've had some Black Maple Hill. I've had some Burnside. I've had some Whippersnapper. I'm sure I've had a few more here, but that's what I was looking for, is a Rogue. That was the one here. All right. So what other whiskeys from Oregon or from the West Coast should I try? Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, tell others, and thank you very much for being here. Whiskey videos come out almost every day at the moment. We'll see how long I'm going to keep this up. And thank you very much for helping me actually reach 2,000 subscribers. Yay! All the best, Whiskey Jason. See you soon. Bye-bye.